Hi guys, just want to show you guys how to make some chow mein just like pandas. You're going to need a few things. You're going to need a little bit of vegetable oil, sesame seed oil. You don't need this, but it definitely helps. You only need a little bit. I like to buy the jarred garlic, minced garlic, and it's with the regular garlic. Just look for the jar. Same way with the ginger. It's just a lot easier, so I get a little bit of ginger. Some coarse ground black pepper. Need brown sugar, preferably the darker stuff, but either one will do. And then for the noodles, we use these noodles here. They're very cheap. If you watch me on my other channel, you'll know you can get these sometimes free, or like I think the last time I paid like 10 cents a piece for these things. They're normally about, I think it's 68 cents at Walmart, so it's still not a bad deal. So you need a couple of those, and of course soy sauce, a white onion. You only need a half a white onion chopped up. I use 2 stalks of celery, and then my cabbage, thinly sliced. So with the sauce, you're going to make that ahead of time. As you can see, I've already got it. I've mixed the ingredients, which is a little bit of black pepper, and that's to taste. 1 teaspoon of your ginger, 2 teaspoons of garlic, a 1/4 cup of the soy sauce, and then mix that all together and set it aside. You're going to need this when we start cooking on the stove. So when you get your noodles, now they're just made in the microwave. When you open it up, there's a couple of packets in here. The seasoning packet here, you can just take the seasoning packet, so it doesn't matter what kind of noodles you get. Take the seasoning packet out, we're not going to use it. This packet has a little bit of vegetables in it and stuff. If you want, go ahead and use this. Make it per the instructions, and you'll need to make this just before you're going to cook. So now let's go to the stove and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, now that we're at the stove, and you can see I've got the oil heating already. I put approximately 2 tablespoons of cooking oil in, and 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of sesame seed oil if you prefer. Just use a little bit of sesame seed oil though. It's a very strong flavor. So, and then first we're going to put in the onions and the celery. We're going to cook that for about 2 minutes. You'll know when the onions are done and ready, when they start appearing transparent. They will clear up. Again, it's on a medium-high heat, so you want to keep the stuff moving around. I have a non-stick pan, so it's not so bad, but if you have a regular wok or a pan that's not a non-stick, you're definitely going to want to keep it moving. So we're going to do this for about 2 minutes, and then we'll add the cabbage. Okay, now that we've been cooking this for about 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and add the cabbage. Now we're going to cook this for another minute or 2. We just want the cabbage to be wilted. Okay, now that we've cooked this for about another 2 minutes, and you can see the cabbage is nice and wilted, but not overcooked. We always make sure you do your onions and stuff first, because they're thicker and it takes a little bit longer for them to cook than it does for the cabbage. Now, go ahead and the noodles that you had pre-made according to the instructions, put them in. And again, we're on a medium-high heat. Just start stirring this in. And then you're going to want to add the sauce that we made earlier. You want to try to add it all over. And again, it's going to be only a couple minutes of stirring this in to get the flavor all the way through the noodles and the cabbage and the onions. If you like this, make sure you subscribe, thumb it up. This goes great with beef and broccoli, and that is another one that I will be doing. I want to show you beef and broccoli, which is, again, it's very similar to Panda. Dinah really likes it. For you that don't know, that's Dinah is my wife. Well guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this meal. Like I said before, make sure you subscribe, thumb it up. We're going to make a few more Chinese dishes along with some other types of food that we like to make around here. So just things that are quick and easy, cheap. That's the thing. We can't afford to go out to eat all the time, so this is one way we get to have food like what Panda serves without spending the extra money. So hope you guys come back, and I'll see you guys in the next video.